Alrighty, what is going on? We're going to be going over penny stocks for October 16th. There is a shit ton on October 15th. We had um, some pretty decent sized short squeezes. Today or yesterday, October 16th, was supposed to be kind of cooling off a little bit. We did get some action all over the place, so there's a lot to get through. So I'm going to blow through this real quick. Expectations coming into today was that there would be massive pushes in pre-market, and we did get that. ATNF to start it off from 160 to $18. I mean, holy fucking shit. Um, I personally stayed away from this. I knew it was going to be choppy the second it opened. Plus the price range, just everything about it, just stayed away, which was a good decision. This thing faded off into oblivion. Essentially, the whole thing was backside in open market. We have a double top, and then a fade to death. So this was extremely hard to trade right here. Nice double top fade, kind of expected. BBLG, no volume. We're going to blow through ones that have no volume, just not going to pay attention to. BDRX was a fader into open. It was like over 10, hit VWAP and faded. Buru, this thing. Look at this thing. Buru. Some of these I don't even remember. There's so many things going on. This thing was a multi-day runner, I believe. It ran already. This thing, we break VWAP. Remember, if we break VWAP with this flag right here, this is money every time for the most part. I shouldn't say every time, but more times than not, this flag is money. And another reason why you don't chase after halts up here, especially you can get bagged. But this was probably the best trade here. You can see it start to develop under VWAP in this flag right here. So if you start seeing this too, you kind of have to mentally prepare yourself. Okay, if this thing breaks VWAP, I'm going to take a dip out or take a flag kind of deal. Sometimes those could go, god damn. Sometimes those could go straight up, in which case it sucks because you can't even get a trade off of. All right, I don't know what's happening to my shit right now. Okay, might be on that. CTCX, this one I was away from when this happened. This thing was beautiful. We have a kind of double bottom or even a triple bottom, but it held a support level under VWAP. It pushes up and it has this beautiful flag right here. We have one flag and then we have two flags. So we also see this a lot is we break VWAP, we have the initial pullback to VWAP, and then we have an extended one sometimes. I shouldn't say we always see this, but this flag right here is super nice. If I was around, I've been all over that. But this flag here is nice for a scalp. You could expect it to go here. If it doesn't, has a bigger pullback, this would have been really nice. Goes into an instant halt, basically. Pushes up, does another kind of flag. We saw this with, I think, drug yesterday. I know it's different price ranges, but it kind of pushed and it just held and then went. If we do look at drug real quick, I want to see if we can find it from yesterday. So kind of like this, you have a halt up and then it just kind of consolidates and then just ramps and goes again. Right, we have this and then go again. If you're gonna trade it after halts, we want to see it hold a certain trend line or hold a support level. This one did very nice. This one, nice cup and handle right here. That would have been a nice trade. And another halt into 127 and then backside. I'm trying to get better at overall, why does this go but this doesn't go? And yeah, I think maybe I'll have this like uptrend here. It's kind of building upwards where it's creating lower highs. Would be a big takeaway. I'm still personally struggle with that, but overall, super nice. The ads were here. This would have been a pretty crazy win, but nice to see. Midday runners as well. DJT, not gonna go over that. Drug. Yeah, so Drug ran Black Swan yesterday into $60. I was not gonna. I only had this up. Nice kind of U pattern, but this is all to me. That's all chop. I'm not trading any of that. You can risk blowing up your account trading that kind of shit. Duo, I did nice U pattern. I did take Duo actually here. This VWAP break, and then I thought kind of double bottom and then go. Did not do that. I'm also the VWAP break in hold pattern is a lot better if you consolidate for longer under VWAP. So initial pushes up tend to just get crushed. So that's something that we have to also get better at. But that also didn't do anything else after that. Green, no volume. HSDT, no volume. LAC. Holy shit. This was a bigger, higher float stock. Nice, a little U pattern here. Another U pattern. This reminds me of, it was like MGMT or some shit like that. Either last week or 2 weeks ago, where it did the same thing and then just was flat. Yeah, nothing really there for me. NIVF, this is ran as well with Drug, kind of a U pattern. It did break the VWAP, but the volume to me is just not significant enough. Fun ran yesterday, or October 15th as well. This thing did a U pattern and then just faded. PRQR. This bad bitch. Did just kind of pop in the morning and then nothing. So kind of a key thing is we tend to have either midday runners or early day runners. The early day runners, if you're not on it early, like they push up and then just all backside. So things that run out of the gates within the first 10-15 minutes, usually it's just one and done. And maybe there's like a small flag in there, but that is what I'm seeing. QNRX, another one where we see consolidation. See, this is why a lot of consolidation under. We do a break here, but we come back down. This is a little bit unique, but we do, once we break back over, this flag here is great. Then we have this one here and this one here. Usually there's multiple attempts at VWAP, but sometimes it just goes straight up. It all depends. But adding into VWAP, and especially if it holds, is always a good shot when then we break up and halts. This thing hits into a key level, comes all the way back down. I don't think this would have been tough ads, but hindsight, that's a double top and then faded off into space. Again, these were the ads here, nice and clean. SAIH, people were raving about this one. To me, I'm not seeing it. This is we have a flag here, but that's within halts. That to me is just extremely difficult. But low volume, kind of grinding over VWAP, nice push. I'm really not going to pay too much attention to it. This to me is just like a pump and dump type scheme there. SCRX. Oh, come on, baby. You can load. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's not SCRX. SLRX? Did I bag that for us? Maybe. Yeah, I think it was the wrong one. No volume. I'm not paying attention to that. Volcano pattern. STEC. This one was the one that also ran pre-market yesterday on what was it, Tuesday? The fuck? Yeah. On Tuesday, it did a huge, massive run. This was also expected when it comes from pennies. It will just be a halt stock the whole day. Again, this is to me, this is gambling. This isn't trading. But people do make money off of it. But TPST, this one I actually thought could be a really good one, just because when I was looking at super high volume, big percent gains, TPST really wasn't that high up, and it was in a good price range. So a lot of things around 10, I was hoping that something in the dollar range would hit to 10, and we saw that with Versus later. But this thing kind of dip and rip and then just died out. I did kind of try and scalp it, but really nothing going for me there. TVGN was a runner from Tuesday. This thing also didn't really do anything, low volume. UPC, I don't even know. Okay, this is another one. No, there's no manipulation here at all. That's just straight, straight quality trading. No one had a lot of shares here. That just unloaded. You gotta love the market sometimes. Versus was the miss of the day, I think, personally. But to me, this grind up here. We're seeing a lot more of this, just like kind of, it's like a barcode, but it has an uptrend to it. In my personal opinion, I kind of hate that price action where it's just stagnant. I want to see it go up or down. But to me, where are the ads? As we're looking now, okay, so the trend line starts here. We could say here, but and then from there, the only other place I see, come on computer, okay, I think we're bagged. I think this shit, the thing just froze out on me. Let's see. See if I can get that back up. Damn. RIP in the chat. This thing, man, this is so fucking long. The only dip is here. You have a dip to view up, but this is right after a halt. You can miss me with that shit. The risk, the ads were here, but to me, it's not clear enough. The risk for this is a halt down. Yeah, it's just sometimes it's just not worth it. We do have the 1 year high days there. WV was a higher float stock. This thing, nice push. Nice to see something actually hold and then push up, but this is a higher float stock. I don't expect this to happen to other stock. All right, that was a lot. I'd be surprised if people were still watching this, but that is the review. And yeah, things were all over the fucking place. Things that are breaking VWAP after holding under for a while, dip to VWAP, are kind of, to me, the best setup by far. So peace.